If you were with us yesterday, we're waiting for the burnout. If you were with us yesterday, you know qualifying session number 3, which had the heat on the racetrack, it was about 124, 125 if I recall correctly, track temp. Teams really struggled with it a little bit. There were only a couple of cars that made a good, clean run. But what they learned yesterday, they are able to apply today. And that's why we see so many more cars going down the racetrack, even though we're not necessarily seeing, record-setting performances and low 380s. And I think that's also part of what makes Brittany's 330-mile-an-hour run so impressive, the fact that they kept that thing 8 cylinders to the finish line, because you ain't running 330 if you're dropping holes down there at 850 feet, I promise you. AAA of Texas, on board with Robert Hight, John Force, the Chevrolet, over in the right side, and Chad Green, and that is a car out of Texas, Midland to be exact, for Bondcoat, Boxo Tools. Chad Green, the number 10 qualifier, working, of course, with the Wilkerson family, in particular Dan and Robert Hight. Multiple-time champion, Jimmy, Chris. Problems for Robert. Win light for Chad Green. 409. 267 miles an hour. Robert goes 424 at 227. Robert looked like he was in control of the race, and down there just before the 8th mile mark, started dancing around, saw some smoke trailing out of the back of the AAA machine, and Chad Green is headed for the semifinals. Chris?
Down here with Dan Wilkerson. Dan, seems like the story of the day. It ain't pretty, but it worked.
I think I'm the luckiest guy out here. I got a good driver that got me through that one. He saved my ass, and my boys got this thing together. No leaks. We don't look like dumbasses up here, so I'm proud of everybody. Thank you, guys.
That's funny. He's proud of what my mom always wanted for me and never got. Not to look like a, Watch it from the far end of the racetrack. Robert's AAA of Texas, right there, spinning the tire a little bit. You see some cylinders out. He tries to hang with it, but it just won't hold on. And you know what that means, Houston? Either Chad Green or Bobby Bodie is going to the final. One of those two will have a shot at winning their first race here. I can't be the only one thinking Bob Gilbertson right now, right? Right?